Hi, my name is Mrs. Todd. I will be coming into your classroom 1 to 2 times a week. I will be working with you in the classroom lab, teaching you skills to be a successful nursing assistant. Every day when I am in your classroom, I will be requiring you to sign in for participation points. A name tag is required. Dress and appearance are important workplace skills. Modest dress and hair tied back will be essential to perform certain skills. For example, CPR and applying and removing personal protective equipment. We will be practicing in small groups and promoting teamwork in the lab. Being respectful to the equipment and others is also part of learning workplace skills. Lastly, leaving the lab the way you found it or better is expected of each student before they leave for the day. You will learn the correct procedures of the 21 manual skills in the classroom lab. By practicing the skills in the lab, you will be ready to be evaluated by either your classroom instructor, myself, the lab supervisor, or your clinical instructor. Certain skills can only be evaluated and signed off in the classroom lab. These include hand washing, making an occupied bed, transferring a person using a mechanical lift, which participants must be 18 years or older to be tested out, otherwise they will just observe the procedure, ambulating with a gait belt, calculating intake and output, applying and removing personal protective equipment, measuring and recording temperature, pulse, and respirations, measuring and recording blood pressure, measuring and recording weight, measuring and recording height. Certain skills can only be evaluated and signed off on a resident in the clinical setting by your clinical instructor. These include performing oral hygiene on a resident, shaving a resident, performing nail care on a resident, performing perineal care on a resident, giving a partial bath to a resident, giving a shower or tub bath to a resident, dressing a resident, transferring a resident to a wheelchair using a gait belt, feeding a resident, placing a resident in a side-lying position, and performing range of motion exercises on a resident. With each of the 21 skills previously listed, each student will only be given a maximum of 3 attempts to pass. This is why it is imperative that when there is free time in the classroom lab that you practice your skills. The more you practice, the easier it will be to pass the skills by the due dates. In addition to the 21 manual skills, we will also be having scheduled lab activities related to the skill set being presented each week. These lab skills will take place in your classroom. Any missed lab activities must be made up within 2 weeks. It is your responsibility to make up the lab activity. If I am not in your classroom, you can email me at Margaret, M-A-R-G-A-R-E-T, additional T, at tcddupage.org to schedule a makeup lab. I am looking forward to a successful school year.